Leftwing gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. Now you guys can probably already tell that it is going down. Just by that title alone, you guys are definitely gonna want to see this one. So we got that MSNBC host Rachel Maddow, aka Rachel Madcow, getting herself into a bit of a dicey situation after she just accidentally admitted to exactly what everyone has been speculating about. Guys, I'm excited to get into this one, so we're not straight into it. I'll ask that you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's jump straight into it, folks. Check this one out.
Like it, right? That said, may I suggest that you go to bed kind of early, hydrate, eat your Wheaties in the morning, maybe put off the Friday night cocktail to make it a Saturday night cocktail this week, if at all. I'm only saying that because tomorrow is going to be very busy. Saturday is going to be very busy. I said at the top of the show, there are more than 1,200 protests planned for tomorrow in all 50 states. I stand corrected. It is more than 1,300 protests planned in more than in all 50 states. It's expected to be the largest single day of protest since Donald Trump took office. Joining us now is Ezra Levin. He's co-founder of Indivisible, which is one of the groups that is promoting these events tomorrow. Ezra, thanks very much for joining us tonight. You were here just a couple of 3 weeks ago talking about the earliest idea for April 5th being sort of a hub for events all over the country and in Washington. How has the organizing gone? What has the response been compared to what you expected?
Gosh, Rachel, it's been incredible. Can I just say it has been incredible. We knew when we announced 3 weeks ago on the show that this was going to be the week where we saw an election in Wisconsin. We were cautiously optimistic about that election in Wisconsin for the Supreme Court. We didn't know we were going to kick Elon Musk's butt all across the state, but we were cautiously optimistic. We also didn't know that Cory Booker was going to give this incredible speech, inspiring all of us and telling us that he was taking a stand in response to pushes from his own constituents. And we also didn't know that Donald Trump was going to launch a global attack on the economies of not our economy, but the global economy. This confluence of events, this sense that they are overreaching so much and there is a possibility to fight back and win is leading to this just incredible response. As you said, more than 1,300 events every single state. Yes, there are over 100 events in California. There are more than 60 in the state of New York, more than 50 in Washington. But it's not just blue states, Rachel. We see 17 events across the state of Montana, 14 across Alaska. This is everywhere. We're not just talking about one event in every state. We're talking about multiple, sometimes dozens of events. And these are normal, everyday people who are saying, hey, I've had enough. I've seen institutions fall. I've seen the universities. I've seen businesses. I've seen law firms not stand up, not support our liberal democracy. So what am I going to do as an individual? Well, I'm going to do my part. I'm going to show up. That's what tomorrow is about. And it's, gosh, Rachel, it is inspiring to see so many people hop on board this train.
The theme under which this is sort of loosely organized is hands off. I've seen people use all sorts of different types of phrasing around the different types of protests that they're going to be part of, and it seems like it's lots of different groups who are organizing, and in some cases it's no groups, it's just individual people who are coming out with their friends and neighbors. But it seems like the hands-off messaging is the most overarching phrase that we're going to hear tomorrow, and the most overarching idea, right?
One of the beautiful things about this is it's meeting people where they are. We're all coming to this for a different reason. We can say hands off the Department of Education, hands off our Social Security, hands off our Medicaid, hands off trans kids, hands off our communities, hands off our civil rights, hands off our democracy. Different things are bringing different people to this fight. That's good. That's okay. We can all come together and say, no. And that's what we're going to see tomorrow.
Yep, there's Rachel Maddow, the high priestess of MSNBC leftoid groupthink, just basically admitting it. There's nothing grassroots about what's going on here. It's all funded by billionaires. It's all organized by the left-wing patchwork of NGOs. And I mean, wow, what a surprise. All these left-wing NGOs that are likely collecting taxpayer dollars are now across the country protesting Elon Musk for shutting their grift down. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable. And let me just show you the groups that are behind these mass protests. Well, would you look at that? Left-wing NGO after left-wing NGO. Probably most of these groups taking taxpayer dollars or Soros bucks, all mobilized to fight against the machine. Or rather, fight against the guy who's trying to shut down their money laundering schemes. Holy frickin' moly, nothing about these town hall protests, these Elon protests and Tesla protests is authentic. It's bought and paid for, brought to you by the DN frickin' C. Probably just like Black Lives Matter and the Antifa protests or riots were of 2020. But this time it seems like they've taken it to a whole other level, especially with their backs against the wall. It's no surprising. The whole frickin' corrupt left-wing grift is now in jeopardy, and so they're kicking it up a notch. And I think that's why it's become so obvious and apparent. You know, back during the BLM riots, we heard all kinds of stories of buses of people showing up for the protests, for the riots. But I guess now they've upgraded from small vans and buses, bringing in Antifa soldiers, to entire planes packed with people.
Never be defeated! The people united will never be defeated!
Yeah, actual chartered flights full of protesters being shuttled around the country like political mercenaries. Holy frickin' moly. I mean, this isn't activism. This is a well-funded operation. These people are being flown in, and the craziest part is, it seems like most of them don't even know what the hell they're protesting.
So what makes Trump a fascist? What makes Trump a fascist?
He does things without
You gotta talk loud. I don't have my mic on.
I'm not really.
Can you restate the question, please? Can I hear the definition in a sentence? I mean, come on, this guy doesn't even know what a fascist is. Oh my goodness, guys. I'm telling you right now, you couldn't write this up even if you tried. I mean, this stuff is unbelievable. Full charter planes. I tried to stay out of it till the end, guys, but this right here is grinding my gears. This is who's protesting Donald Trump and Elon? Borders are Tom Homan? Oh my goodness.
You gotta talk loud. I don't have my mic on.
I'm not really good into interviews.
Sorry?
He just does everything he wants and, not following laws or, he's a convicted felon, that's all I know.
And what brings you out here today?
What doesn't?
Can you explain a little bit for our viewers what this means?
Go ahead.
Raise your hand out.
Cacostocracy. Government by the least suitable or competent citizens of a state. Seems to fit, doesn't it?
What are we protesting today?
Donald Trump.
Well, what's Donald Trump doing that we're protesting?
Well, he is up the American democracy right now and trying to kind of repeal a bunch of the Constitution, like, rights and liberties. So,
is there anything in specific that he's...
I don't have all the information, but
we can tell. When some of these people are confronted and asked what they're protesting or why they're protesting, they don't even freaking know. And they were handed pieces of paper outlining what it is they're protesting and what they're supposed to say. Just like the Elon Musk protest we covered a couple days ago, when someone got a snapshot of one of the papers that the protester was holding, with all the left-wing anti-Elon chants. Left-wing billionaires and corrupt Democrat NGOs, likely using taxpayer dollars, are organizing mass chaos across the country. And it's being sold as, oh, it's the will of the people. People are just so fed up with Donald Trump. Democrats have a 20% approval rating. It's literally impossible.
I'm at the protest right now in New York City, anti-Trump, anti-fascist protest, and I have one question. Where the is Gen Z? These people are cheering, they're talking like it's just the 60s, it's just like the 60s, and they're having conversations and walking slowly. There's no fight here. There's no youth here. It's all 30-somethings and their children, and then seniors, and God bless everybody who showed up today, but I'm really disappointed in the youth turnout. Where is the youth turnout? This is your future that is going to be impacted by the actions of the Trump administration. We get a crowd of 30-somethings and their children and seniors, and barely any teenagers. Barely any teenagers ever. Where are you going if you're not going to the protest right now? What's more important?
Yo, there we have it, guys. That one coming from our friend Liberal Hive Mind. Definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below. For those who want to go over there, check that entire thing out. I want you guys to go over there and show our friend Liberal Hive Mind tons of love and support. He's a great guy. Oh my goodness, guys. This confirms it right here. I mean, we were all speculating about it. It felt way too reminiscent of what we seen with the BLM riots and Kamala Harris's campaign, where they were busting in all their support. It was bought and paid for. If you got a free concert or some free food, of course people are going to come out. Now they're getting paid money, paid charter flights to come out and protest Donald Trump, his movement, and Elon Musk. Give it a break, guys. How are you going to be the minority of the country? I mean, Donald Trump was voted in a landslide fashion. How are you guys going to be the minority and show up protesting like someone's really going to get on your side? I mean, you guys didn't put up a fight worth talking about. Both your candidates were lack thereof. You guys need to be doing some serious looking in the mirror, self-reflecting, and trying to figure out what you could do as a party to unite and bring back, restore faith within your party. You're losing prominent key figures. You drove away Tulsi Gabbard, RFK Jr., Elon Musk even left their party. You guys need to be looking in the mirror, self-reflecting on how we're going to do this thing right the next time around. But instead, we're seeing them hold and fund in these lousy protests. I mean, heck, you can hold thousands of protests, but millions of folks ignored it. If your approval rating is only 20%, I think you guys should be looking in the mirror. Donald Trump is not your biggest issue right now. I think their own issue is themselves. The Democratic Party is lost. This right here shows it. And this honestly proves what we've been saying. They may be spending taxpayer dollars to fund these protests, this outrage against Elon Musk, Donald Trump. It's ridiculous. I'm not sure what it's going to take for these loonies on the left to wake up and realize that what they're doing, their current efforts are not working or getting them anywhere, guys. But definitely hop in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. The comments are open. I'm excited to hear what you guys are thinking on this. Also, make sure you guys please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you did enjoy more content like this, catch you guys on the next one week.